Yeah, Anthony, man, this is Spurs we're talking about. The team that celebrates doing well. We celebrate trophies. Mate, your whole fan base is begging for a trophy that they'll sell their soul to the devil just to win a Carabao Cup. You're celebrating and you're selling merchandise. No, you're selling merchandise that you reached the final. You're not won it yet, and you're selling
Hold on here. Hold on here. Fair, like, it's not like an FA Cup, but I also understand the importance of it to our club. Like, we haven't won a trophy since I think 2013, which was the Capital Cup. So we need something. And if we win this to the final in April, it could elevate us on to much more.
As well, Johnny, do you want to give us like a little bit of a background into how you became a Spurs fan? Were you dropped on your head as a child, or what happened?
No, first of all, I want to say to Sullins, I'm sorry that he's jealous that we're in the final. I'll send him a keyring in the post and like that. We'll see. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Sideshow Bob will have a job in his hands trying to keep Harry Kane, Sung, Bale and Moura quiet tomorrow.
The minute Kane got injured, you started losing.
Yeah, it's true.
That's all you've got to do is stop
Hold on here.
Coincidence.
Look at who won the last derby? Who won the last derby?
10th in the league. Mid-table club, 10th in the league. I'm just saying, tomorrow, okay, it's all about the manager. We have Mourinho, a serial cup winner. It's like a porn star against a virgin, Arteta. Like,
if you want to talk about back fours, Aurier, Sanchez, Dyer, and Davies, come on. I think you guys should be the ones who should be more scared on a rocky boat with a manager who didn't really know how to play football. And let's get one thing straight about Jose Mourinho. The style of football that he wants to implement at clubs like Tottenham, and this is the first time that he's managed a club like Tottenham, who are, with all due respect, I'm going to be respectful here, are not an elite club.
It's going to happen. It's one of those games where you have to be up for it. It's like, it's one of the last rivalries where it is a rivalry. But it's an amazing atmosphere. It's an amazing game. It's always one that I look forward to. Look, if you're a Spurs fan, you're never going to see Arsenal are going to beat you. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're never going to say Spurs are going to beat you, regardless of form, regardless of how better one or the other team is. I'm fairly confident. I'm never not going to be confident beating Spurs. It's at the Emirates. It's our home ground. I don't care what the form is saying. I don't care how good Bale, Kane, and Son have been. I really don't care, because at the same time, we've got Bukayo Saka. We've got Kieran Tierney.
Personally, for me, look, there's a bit of added spice to this fixture, because not only is it the North London derby, it's the biggest rivals, the old enemy, Tottenham. It's a Mourinho Tottenham, and in the past, we've had so many defeats to Jose Mourinho teams, and look, I'm not ready for another one. We need this to be put to bed.
Arsenal are probably going to go going home, but Jose is going to rely heavily on the front four. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be interesting. But, just for 1 second, I know the importance of tomorrow. I know the importance of the rivalry with Tottenham and Arsenal. My head is not in the clouds here. But let's be real for 1 second. Like, this game tomorrow is all to do with, in my opinion, pride. I really think it is. I don't think Arsenal is going to get top four if they beat Spurs tomorrow, and I don't think Tottenham is going to get top four, even though we're not far away from it.
Just to see how both managers approach it. I genuinely believe that Arteta will be. Arteta, for me, has shown, if there's one thing that he's shown me, which has given me a lot of confidence in him, is his ability to work teams out, approach games, and tactically know the most appropriate way to set up an Arsenal side to play their opposition. I think he would have done his homework on Jose Mourinho, having played him at Tottenham's ground and having lost. Having said that, I also think that Jose Mourinho will cautiously approach this game, and he'll not want to lose to Arteta. He will not want to lose to Arsenal, and he'll want Tottenham to go on and try and get the top four, because
earlier, as long as you get a performance that you say, look, they gave absolutely everything, they died on their shield, you can live with it. Like, you don't want to go out there and see something like, especially from an Arsenal point of view, what we saw the last couple of games, an absolutely ridiculous error giving the game away. You know what I mean? So we want it to be a fiery, old school kind of a derby. And look, hopefully it's an absolute cracker of a game.
I cannot in my wildest of dreams ever consider losing to these lot. If it happens by some stroke of a miracle, it happens. But I can't envisage a team with such poor winning mentality to beat us. So
what are you thinking?
We've got to win. You know, no. And look, I'm gonna sleep nice. I don't care. Like, you know, I'm not worried about Spurs. I'm never. You know, it's just they're literally dreaming to be us. You know, that's their dream. They want to be winners, but they can't do it because, you know, they've got the mentality and the DNA of ball jobs.
First of all, Arsenal fans, Arteta is doing this thing. He's saying trust the process. That's just giving him more time in the job. So you're absolutely delusional to think he's a good manager.
Look, Chris. Arsenal are fucking shite. Let's just not fucking beat about the bush. You're 10th in the league. How could you say that them Tottenham front line is not going to get a goal tomorrow? It's just a farce. It's just an absolute farce.
They're bottle jobs.
They won't
show up on the big day. On the big day, they won't show up. They won't show up.
Shite. But I guarantee you, come into the season, Tottenham might have not one. We might have 2 trophies in our cabinet.
Oh dear.
And I fully trust and faith in Jose Mourinho. I hope we play a high line. A high line? Are you mad? Are you seriously fucking mad? You want to play a high line against Bale, Mora, Son? Are you free? I guarantee you, Tottenham will win trophies, whether you admit to it or not.
Arteta's a water boy.
Arteta, all he is for Arsenal, and Arsenal fans deny this, he's a yes man. That's all he is. He'll sit down like a little lapdog, and the board will say, right, this is what you're going to do.
I'll take a yes man that's winning trophies.
Mourinho's retiring at Spurs. That's what he's doing. He's retiring.
He
wants to stay in London. Chelsea won't take him. Arsenal won't take him. So he came to Tottenham. That's what
Arsenal can't afford him. All Arsenal can do
he wanted to come to Arsenal.
You're mental. You're absolute mad. This is going to be a whitewash. I mean, an absolute whitewash. We're going to go to your stadium tomorrow, and we're not going to beat you. We're going to absolutely destroy you.
And I also got a podcast for you Tottenham guys as well. If you want to come check it out, it might be helpful tomorrow because the podcast is called the Arsenal Therapy Podcast. Usually after terrible results, I need to sit down and give some therapy to myself. But you guys are more than welcome to join me tomorrow because I'm sure you'll be needing some form of therapy, one form or another. Or you can wait until the end of the season for all the failures to unravel themselves. A cup final defeat, a Europa League defeat as well, and a woeful league finish.
When we're done, even if it's a 1-0, lads, I don't care now because we are gonna beat you. Yeah, you're gonna be humbled. You gotta eat that humble pie, lads, because that is exactly what's gonna come to you. You know what? You're coming with a lot of confidence, with a lot of passion, yeah, and I love it. I love it because when we beat you, it's just gonna feel so much better. You give it look. When you doubt the Arsenal, when you call Arsenal and say, look, yeah, you man are shit, right? They will answer. I'm confident. I'm going to sleep good. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to have a nice, English breakfast. I'm going to, proper have a nice day. Then at 4:30, mate, the day's just going to get better when we absolutely destroy Spurs.
Could we please have a post-match, one of these? Because it's too interesting not to.
Go on then.
Hey.
Yeah.
100%, especially if Arsenal win this 4-0, lads, you're coming back. I was like, I will call down to your house. I will find you. You're both in Ireland. I will find you. Pat, I already know where you live.